What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the 2023 Fall Winter Lookbook for Supreme, and they are actually dropping here in a couple days. So the first drop in store and online is set for Thursday, August 17th, so that's literally just 3 days away. But this lookbook has me very excited for this season. There's a lot of very promising pieces, but with that being said, there is 43 looks here, so I'm going to be trying to be brief on most of the looks, but let's go ahead and get right on into it. The first items we have here are two hoodies. We have the varsity hoodie, very basic, just has that collegiate type of font across it. Staple, I like it. Yeah, pretty basic, but it's very clean. Then to the right of that, we have a camo box logo, which is kind of a play off of what they released in 1995. The camo is slightly different, but I think this piece is a banger, especially in the heather gray. I think these are probably going to resell for crazy amounts of money, but I do think this is one of the better box logos we've seen in recent history. And then Tyshawn is wearing the logo piping track pants, so hard to tell here, but the Supreme branding is running along that piping as it explains. The next look we have here is a Gore-Tex 700 filled down clip parka. The clip is just because of the enclosure here. It does have an actual zipper as well though, but I like this jacket. Looks pretty nice. Not really something that I would probably buy. It's probably gonna be super expensive, but I do think it's a cool looking jacket. So far I don't really see any Supreme branding on it though, so I'm imagining it has something on the back. Below that we have a Supreme Mitchell & Ness wool baseball jersey. It is hard to tell what is on it, as you guys can see here, but baseball jerseys are never really my thing. And then we have some baggy jeans, just normal stonewashed denim, it looks like. Some dad jeans. Next we have a puffer jacket. So this is the star sleeve down puffer jacket. I'm not too big of a fan of puffer jackets with like one torso and then the sleeves are a different color or a different vibe altogether. Here's another look at it. Just don't really like this piece very much, and I don't think the bandana is part of it. It doesn't have it listed here, so I'm imagining that's just something the guy was wearing for the photo shoot. And then we also have some distressed loose fit selvage jeans here, which I really hope, like, the wash on these jeans is very interesting, and I hope we go back to this. If you look at denim from like 2005, 2008-ish, like Hedi Slimane type of stuff, dude, the wash on denim used to be so cool, and now if you want like a cool wash on denim, you're paying like $800, $900 from people like Tom Ford and stuff like that, and it's just like, that is not reasonable for a pair of jeans that just has a nice wash. It's not even like they're super labor intensive. But anyways, moving on, we have a Supreme Shot shearling bomber jacket. This piece is pretty sick. It's going to be crazy expensive. The Shot stuff always is, but it's always super high quality. It says the t-shirt that he has on, it's barely poking out at the bottom. Walkie-talkie, so it does look like it's kind of an all-over print. I'm imagining it just has walkie-talkies kind of all over it. And then we got some Gore-Tex cargos down below. Next we have a puffer jacket. So this is artwork by H.R. Geiger, who is known for his like optical illusions and stuff like that. This looks like it could be from the movie Alien. We do have some Supreme branding there on the brim of the jacket. And yeah, overall I think this piece is pretty cool. It's a pretty loud piece. I do like that they have the H.R. Geiger name there, so people know who the artwork is from. I think that's just a cool little touch, but yeah, not sure if this is something that I could wear, but I do like this piece. Here we have the 2-in-1 Gore-Tex Polartec liner jacket. So the outside is Gore-Tex, the inside is Polartec fleece. So this is probably going to keep you very warm. It's going to be good at stopping the wind, and then you're also going to have that fleece on the inside that will just help keep your heat in. That's the worst way of saying that. But I think this jacket is cool. I like this like salmon pink colorway. I like the Supreme branding there on the side. I like the pockets there on the sleeve and on the chest. So yeah, overall I think this is a pretty cool piece. It does look like he has that varsity hoodie on and just a olive and black colorway instead of what we saw earlier with Tyshawn in the red and white one. And then he has on some Alpha Industries pants. So that'll be an interesting collab to see, is the Alpha Industry stuff. I'm imagining we'll get a bomber jacket. I can't imagine you have a collab with Alpha Industries and there's no bomber jacket. Next, we have the woven leather varsity jacket. So woven leather, I think it looks really cool. Like, I appreciate the labor and the work that goes into it, but like, just not really my style. I feel like it's hard to like pair with stuff. I do think this jacket like looks cool. Like I said, it's kind of like the Pele Pel jackets, like that type of vibe where it's just like not. It would be hard for me to pull off. And then we do have a hoodie, but it just says the Raised Script hoodie and the spell out embroidered track pants. So can't really see those. Here's somewhat of a look at the track pants. I'm imagining it just says Supreme down the side. And then we have this rugby. So this rugby is sick. It's called the Rose Rugby. This is definitely on the borderline of doing too much, but I think it's like just under the line of doing too much. I think it's a lot going on, but I think it actually works pretty well together. I like the composition of this piece. And then he has on those logo pipe tracking pants as well. Here we have another puffer jacket, so the featherweight down puffer jacket, so probably a little bit lighter than the other puffers. I like this one. The little like ab thing going on here is kind of funny, but I appreciate any type of puffer jacket that has like a unique style to it, which I think this does. And I like the material choice. And then we also have the hat to match that is the same material, the featherweight down trooper. I think this overall looks really good together. And then I really like the pants too. So these are those spell out embroidered track pants that we just saw a couple slides ago, but in a like cream, and I would imagine that's a navy colorway, but it could be black. And then here's another look at it from behind. So it does look like that hat and the jacket are Pertex, and then we have the Supreme branding there kind of in that monochromatic color. Here we got like this Dickies work style type of look. Stuff that's like this on the nose work look wise is not really my favorite. Yeah, so just short sleeve leather work shirt. Oh wow, these are leather. That's insane. I did not put that together. Okay, well that completely changed my opinion on this. I do think like I don't know, like it's gonna be super expensive. I couldn't tell it was leather at first, so I feel like that's kind of an issue, but shout out to them for having the balls to do this. I've never seen double knee painter pants that are leather, and I don't think I've ever seen a leather work shirt, so I appreciate the creativity there. Here we have the Tiger varsity jacket. I think this one is done really well. I think all the patches fit well. I think the composition was just done very nicely. I really like the colors, the brown with the blue and the red. Yeah, just overall very nice piece. And then we have some selvage jeans again. Here we have the plaid wool hooded jacket. This is probably gonna be a little bit heavier than a normal hoodie, but I would wear this kind of as a hoodie, I would imagine. I like the look of this. I'm curious to see if there's any branding there on the back. Then we have a thermal polo. I love thermals. He's wearing the same selvage jeans as the last post. And then we have a dragon beanie as well. Kind of hard to tell what's going on there. Got the Supreme on the back and then the dragon on the front, but not a great image. Here we have what is one of the most interesting pieces, I think, is this faux fur parka. I just really like the way it looks. I like the little band that they have here at the bottom, just a little bit more flair. But yeah, I love this piece. There's a faux fur jacket from Supreme that I regret not buying years ago that is now worth like $3,000. So I don't know if I'll buy this one. It'll probably be expensive even though it is faux fur, but I don't think it'll be super astronomical in terms of price. So we might have to see what's going on with that one. Here we have the piece embroidered work jacket. So it's just a work jacket. It has this design on the back, Supreme for World Peace. It has a little skeleton guy. I don't know, this artwork is just not really my cup of tea, to be honest. The jeans here, or the double painter pants, look pretty cool, or double knee painter pants look pretty cool. I like camo pants like that. I feel like Supreme does a really good job with the camos, which is a nice segue into this piece. So we have the Gore-Tex Packlight lightweight shell jacket. That was a mouthful. But yeah, just a shell jacket in camo. Gonna protect you from the elements. Probably won't be super warm, but probably will be lined with like a little bit of fleece or something. Should be good for those rainy, wet days. Here's a better look at it. So I didn't even notice this in the last image, but we do have the Supreme branding there on the neck. Kind of blends into that camo, but I think the subtlety of that logo is a nice touch. And then we have the Dream English, oh, those are pants, can't even see the pants. We have the Supreme Shot leather jacket, so not a surprise that we're also getting a Shot leather jacket. Gonna be super expensive again. I don't really think these ones are anything special. We'll have to see if there's any like branding or what they did on the back of the jacket. Does look like we have some Supreme branding there on the pocket, but yeah, pretty basic jacket. And then we have a short sleeve pocket tee in that plaid like tartan look. I love this sweater, think it's super sick. I'm a sucker for cable knits, and even if this didn't have the branding on it, I think I would really like it, but I love how the branding was worked into there in the established in 1994. Super fire. Then we have some like it's not really like a digital, we just have like camo cargo pants there down below. Here we have the hardcore patchwork Harrington jacket. So I feel like I should probably know who's in these images, but I don't. So if you do, leave a comment down below and let me know. We have a hoodie, and then we have those baggy jeans, which you can't really see. Then here's a look at the back of this jacket, and you also get to see the Supreme branding there on these baggy jeans, which I think looks pretty cool. Very classic look. And I like this jacket. It's just like VHS film type of stuff, just kind of screenshotted and put onto a garment. So yeah, I like the way it looks. Might be a little too loud for me to wear, and I also don't know if I would wear images of people who I just have no idea who they are, but I think it looks pretty cool. Here we have a painted leather motorcycle jacket. I usually don't really care for leather jackets, especially like painted ones, but I think they did a really good job with this one. I like how they kept the middle all black, and just the paint looks super crazy. I imagine this is going to be super expensive, but yeah, it's a pretty baller piece. And then we do have the collegiate short sleeve top, so the hoodie that we had from earlier just in a t-shirt form as well. Here we have the houndstooth overcoat. So we always get these types of coats from Supreme that are like way too nice for what most people from Supreme wear, or like most Supreme customers wear. I think it's cool. Probably gonna be super nice, probably gonna be pretty expensive, but if you are looking for a jacket like this, I feel like it's a good option. And then very interesting style choice here. They've styled this with the logo piping track pants again. So we saw earlier the piping on the pockets, but we do have some piping there down below the knees as well. Here we have the reversible houndstooth overcoat. This is sick. I really like houndstooth. We got the raglan sleeves here, just like a peacoat style jacket. I like how the Supreme branding was worked into it. Really like this piece. Definitely like it more than that last jacket. Here we have the high density cotton field jacket. So again, another jacket that is not going to be like super warm, but will probably protect you from the wind, from the rain and from the wind. I really like the way this one looks. Looks like a screen grab from a movie, and then just like the hell there looks like, I don't know, just like a scary movie type of vibes. I don't know. I like this piece. And then just some yellow box logo sweats down below. I like the big draw cords there. I think that's a nice touch. Here we have more H.R. Geiger pieces. So this is a crazy embroidered jacket that just has this insane artwork on the back of it. This is a little like too edgy for me to wear, I think, but I do really appreciate this piece. It again has the H.R. Geiger name at the top of it, and then the Supreme branding there below. And he is wearing those leather double knee pants as well. Here we have this paisley studded work jacket, and also paisley studded double knee painters. I really like the jacket. I'm sure I'll like the pants too, but I think the jacket is just on point. It's like a Carhartt style jacket, but with some like paisley embroidery is what they call it. Definitely is like some sort of bead or almost like a pearl. I think it looks really cool either way. Here's a look at the back of it. We have that old English font kind of going just across the back of it. Fuego. I really like this brown. It's like washed brown color. And I'm curious to see what other colorways we'll get in this piece. Here we have the velvet suit. So I think one suit per season is pretty much on point for Supreme. I like the bagginess of this one. And underneath we have that hell jacket that Tyshawn was just wearing, but on a short sleeve shirt. So that's interesting, like a button up. I like the way the suit looks. I like how you can like kind of dress it down just because of the material and how baggy it is. Not something I would wear, but I do think it is cool. Here we have the Crackle here we have the Crackle denim trucker jacket and pants. I don't really like the way this looks. Maybe the other colorways I'll be more of a fan of, but I think this just looks a little bit weird. And he's just wearing a small box zip up hoodie, so just tiny box logo there on the left chest. Nothing too crazy there, but those are always solid pieces. Here we have the walkie-talkie shirt. So we did see this earlier underneath the garment, and it is kind of what I expected, just walkie-talkies all over a shirt. Here we have the needlepoint hoodie. This is super cool. I like the way needlepoint stuff looks. The material of this hoodie is interesting. I'm not sure what that is exactly, and I'm not sure if it's lined with something else, but I do like this artwork. Reminds me of something like my grandma would make almost, but it's cool. So I don't know, I appreciate this piece. Here we have the Pins quilted work vest. So I don't know, like I would imagine the pins are removable. I'm not sure really how they're in there. I feel like this is gonna be kind of heavy because of all the pins. Not really my style either way. We do have, obviously it's quilted, and then we do have the like kind of script font there. Then down below we have another Umbro collab, which I'm excited to see. So I really like the Umbro stuff. I was trying to get those shorts in the end of season sale, and they sold out before I even had a chance. These are definitely soccer inspired, kind of like all of Umbro's stuff, but I appreciate the kind of logo we have made here. And underneath we do have a ribbed sweater with a small box logo, so I'm curious to see that. I don't know if I would have liked it more or less without the box logo. I guess we'll just have to see when we get more images. Here we have the spell out embroidered track pant and track jacket. So I wasn't expecting a jacket, but I did like those pants from earlier, as I said. I like the jacket as well too. I wish it had a hood that was like detachable. I think that would be a cool touch, but I really like the like offset placement of this logo, just kind of in a weird spot, and I like that. Here we have the radial embroidered denim trucker jacket and pants. I like this trucker jacket. I like how the radial part of this design, and I like the color blocking with the brown and the green. Got the beef and broccoli going on in full effect. In the pants, you really can't tell what's going on here, but I am going to assume that I'll like those two based on the images and on this jacket. And then up top, we have the Sherpa logo beanie. This is cool. Any hats that are like an interesting material, I kind of enjoy for the most part. But here's actually a better look at the radial pieces. So here's the back of that jacket. Again, I think it's sick. We've got the big Supreme leather tag there. The pants are not as cool as I thought they were. I kind of wish the green didn't like wrap all the way around. I think it should have just stayed on one side, but I'm just getting nitpicky. I think still pretty cool pieces. Here we have the Wildcat sideline puffer jacket, and I feel like this is like something that in like Create a Fan and Madden 2005 you have your fans wear. I don't know, it's like alright. It looks like a football fan's jersey, but there's no actual team. It gets kind of weird for me with stuff like that. It's like, why would you not just go buy like an official team or something and go support a like team that you actually like? Kind of weird. But we do have some distressed loose fit selvage jeans there. The wash looks pretty cool on those, so excited to see those. Here we have the silk map cardigan. So I don't know if the sleeves and like the button part are cotton, and then where the map is silk. That would be crazy. That would be pretty insane, to be honest. Regardless, I like the way this piece looks. I like the map look. Just a very unique and creative piece, so I really appreciate that. He has on some warm-up pants, can't really see him. Here we have the leather collar utility jacket. Utility jackets are alright. I like the leather collar. I think that adds something to it. Probably gonna increase the price by a decent amount, probably more than it should, but overall I think it's a pretty solid jacket. We've got the branding there on the chest, and we do have some H.R. Geiger pants, so these are cool looking. Kind of, it looks like there's like babies' faces. Interesting. Gonna have to see more images on these for sure, but these just look like your typical cargo double knee pants. And then here's a look at the back of that jacket. Does look like it has some branding there and maybe like a hook so you can like place it on a hook. I don't know. But anyways, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have bared with me through this video, that was a lot of pieces that we just went through. but it definitely has me excited for this season, and I will be out in New York like shortly after the season starts, so gonna have to hit Supreme, see what I can buy. I'm gonna have to figure out what all I'm gonna do with my money, because every time I'm out there I just want to buy a lot of stuff that I can't really afford, so we'll see what I end up doing. Any pickups I'm sure I'll make a video on, but thank you guys so much again if you have made it to this point, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.